All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Racha HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing his work in truth and sincerity. And also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, or I should say this afternoon lesson, I wanted to read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 7 down to verse 10 and just break it down here through the Spirit, man. All right. This passage here is pretty much speaking about the blessings that we will receive once we return back to the Holy Land. All right. And we know that that's going to happen when Yahweh Shah returns to gather the elect, and he will take us back to the land of Israel, once the smoke clears, so to speak. So just a quick refresher, man, and I pray that this is edifying, all right? So this is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 7. It says, "For the Lord thy God bringeth thee into a good land, a land of brooks of water, of fountains and depths that spring out of valleys and hills." So the land of Israel, in so many words, man, is a very fertile, plush, beautiful land. Okay? A land of brooks of water, right? Let's look up brooks of water real quick. There's a quick Google. Brooks of water. Brooks of water images. All right, so these are brooks of water. Okay? Just some small examples, brooks of water. This is beautiful. Okay? But we know in the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be upgraded to a whole nother level, right? But these are just images of brooks of water, right? Then it says of fountains and depths that spring out of valley and hills. So let's look up valleys, valley and hills. Valleys and hill fountains. Oh, that ain't no. They showing an actual fountain. A man-made fountain. That's trash. There we go. Right? Valley and hills. Okay? The land of Israel, man. This is a quick overview, of just how valleys and hills looks. And you only can imagine, man, how the land of Israel looked when our forefathers was going throughout the land and giving different tribes their inheritance, Yeah, bro, you can only imagine. I think in the book of what's that? I think that's Joshua. All right, let's type in valley. I think it's in like Joshua when he was giving out the inheritance, and he was let's see here, Joshua. That's the scripture. It's been a long time since I read that chapter, but Yeah, it's flipping me right now, bro. It's been a minute since I read that. But when he was giving out the inheritance, it spoke about the valleys and stuff. Yeah, well, these are scriptures here, but it's a particular one though where he was passing out the inheritance. I'll find it. If not, it's cool. But it's in the book of Joshua where he was passing out the inheritance, man. And hold up. Let me put in wilderness. Maybe I'll pop up then with the scripture that I'm looking for in Joshua. Let's go to Reuben. Okay, and Gad, Manasseh. All right. Half tribe Manasseh were getting their inheritance. It's cool. But I know it was a tribe in particular, man, where they had got the valleys and different stuff like that. But the point being is that, these things, okay, were there. All right. I don't talk about forefathers, but much more, Lord willing, when we get the kingdom, these things will be upgraded to another level, and it's going to be lovely. All right. I mean, just even going and visiting something like that right now will be, breathtaking. It'll be breathtaking, man, to behold something like this, to be a part of something like that. Lord willing, but reading on here, it says, for the Lord thy God bringeth thee into a good land, a land of brooks of water, of fountains and depths that spring out of valleys and hills, a land of wheat and barley and vines and fig trees and pomegranates, a land of oil olive, and honey. So there's a variety of things within the land of Israel, bro. Okay? A variety of things, man. Keep in mind, that's where Adam was at. Adam was in the land of Israel today, in that region. Okay? He was there. You can imagine the stuff that was accessible to Adam. The flavors, the colors, the smells, all that. These things will be available unto us when we get back to the land. And it's going to be upgraded to another level, even better than what Adam had. It says, a land wherein thou shalt eat bread without scarceness, meaning what? We'll never go hungry, never suffer a famine. We will always have food, okay? Always. There will never be a drought or, you low on groceries. No. You're going to have food in abundance, okay? We're going to have it in abundance. It says, thou shalt not lack anything in it. So everything that we want, everything that we're going to need is going to be in our land. Now, granted, we're going to still have access to all the earth, okay? The best of what the earth has to offer, we're going to get that, all right? Things that are deep off in caves, deep off in the ground, certain stones, certain minerals, stuff that, we don't even know about, bro. We're going to have access to dig into the earth and to get these different minerals, different things, man, to build things, all right? How Esau, today they get a chance to dig into the earth and, they make these cell phones and these computers and different cars, these, space shuttles, all their, gadgets that they got. Imagine what we're going to be able to do when we dig into the earth and, truly get access to these minerals, these elements, putting them together, making things that's going to, be mind blowing. But that's the access that we're going to have, man. We won't lack anything in our land. It says, a land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hills thou mayest dig brass. So that land gonna have everything that we want, and very soon we're gonna get this stuff, man. We see the prophecies are manifesting themselves. We see that Esau kingdom is rapidly falling. Everybody on the edge. Trump with the big beautiful bill is going to only cause more chaos, more hell, more frustration amongst the people. Look forward to riots, man. Look forward to riots, bro. People losing their Medicaid, things going left. Hey, look, brother, Babylon is sinking. And those who are in the know are aware of this, okay? Don't listen to Fox News or CNN. They're paid propaganda. Babylon is drowning, okay? We live in the real world, man. The media can say whatever, We actually see what the hell going on amongst the people. So just hold on a little bit longer, man. We're going to have the kingdom very soon, bro. And it's going to blow our minds, It's going to blow our minds, man. So, Lord, we know that's fine. I'll close out there. Praise Yahweh, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Chakodash, Shalom.